But what they need is Tyler Brown to miss these two and then get a quick three-pointer, which I just don't know if it's going to happen.
Tyler Brown misses the first shot, keeping Missouri State's hope alive. Tyler Brown, second shot. If he makes it, it's over. Drains it. 7-point lead for the Redbirds. Gully's going to inbound it the entire length of or try to. He's going to find Downing. 3-2. Downing puts up a three. It's no good. And that's the ball game. Redbirds win big, 76-69. Incredible comeback by this Redbird team.
You know, you really have to give it up to this team, not getting discouraged by the way they played in the first half, coming right in the later on in the game. Really just getting down to business on the defensive end and performing on the offensive end, building off of that momentum. This crowd got fired up in that second half, and in that overtime period, they used that late run to really pull out ahead and seal the victory.
Yeah, fans exiting as we thank all 4,311 fans that showed up today. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to have a post-game show after this. Don't go away as we're not done yet. You're listening to 103.3 WZND's broadcast of Illinois State men's basketball, the pulse of Redbird Nation.
Keep it tuned here to 103.3 WZND Fused Radio for your continuous live coverage of Illinois State basketball.
And welcome back. Story, the Redbirds win 76-69 here at Redbird Arena as the arena is almost emptied out. Team still on the floor, just saying the fight selling along with the crowd. Huge comeback, huge win, huge confidence builder for the Redbirds.
Really, you know, coming off of losses, like you said, they played well. They're 4-2 on the season, now improving to 5-2 on the season. And really, being the young team that they are, it is key to play well at home. Now improving to 8-2 at home. They love the energy that this crowd gives up. And this crowd, they really came out in full force tonight. And outstanding job late in the game by this Redbird team, especially, you know, Jackie Carmichael. You got to look at him. 26 points, 16 rebounds for the team. And you can even look at, you know, Tyler Brown. He didn't have his best shooting game, which is usually his key, but led the team with 5 assists and had a couple key ones late on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, you really can't say enough about Jackie Carmichael's performance tonight. Coming up big. Part of it might have been the mismatch he had after Missouri State center got out with an injury. But hey, every team's going to have injuries, and you got to take advantage of it when possible, and that's exactly what Jackie Carmichael did. And especially going up and getting those fouls and shooting 10 for 12 from the free throw line. And the key to my game earlier were three-point shooting. They started off horrible, then they finished about 6 of 19, which is 31.6%, tied exactly with Missouri State. So if you're not going to have the advantage, you at least want to stay tied, and they just did amazing.
Really, you know, their shooting percentages for most of the game was heavily in favor of Missouri State. Illinois State was shooting the ball awful, but used that big late game stretch that they had and even pulled ahead in the field goal shooting percentage, shooting 44% compared to Missouri State's 40%. And you really cannot say enough about this young Illinois State team coming back, not getting down on themselves, using, you know, the almost abstract players, everybody getting involved on the team in order to come out with this victory.
Redbirds take the season sweep of these Missouri State Bears. They move to 5-5 overall, becoming into a tie with Missouri State, who will now fall to 5-5 in conference. And ISU is now 3-4 since the first time they saw the Missouri State Bears. Hopefully they can keep this consistency running along here. It seems game to game, their shooting is inconsistent, their attitude is inconsistent, and their overall morale as a team is inconsistent. Right now, they need to take off this huge comeback win at home and keep this streak going.
Well, you know, you really can't say enough about a big win at home, especially in overtime. Yeah, it may take a little bit more out of your team as far as energy goes, but you coming off of a game like this, you have got to believe that this young team is going to have a lot more confidence, especially shooting the ball. Even if they get out to a poor stretch, they now know that they can fight their way back in if they get the ball down low. And, you really can't say enough about Jackie Carmichael tonight.
Yeah, Jackie Carmichael, I'd pretty say our player of the game.
Absolutely.
No question. Well, I think that's going to do it, folks. That's going to be the end of our broadcast as the Redbirds win 76-69. Huge comeback. Quite an atmosphere here today at Redbird Arena with Jim Cornelison of the Chicago Blackhawks singing the national anthem. And I specifically want to send out a personal thank you to the Chicago Blackhawks organization, specifically Adam Rookman and Kevin LeClaire, in making that halftime interview with Blackhawk legend Dennis Savard happen. It's absolutely a great opportunity. I hope you guys all like the interview.
I've got to say real quick, I am still kind of geeked out that I got to meet Dennis Savard, and let alone ask him a few questions on air. Big thanks to Savvy for letting us do that.
You heard it here first, folks. Redbirds win 76-69. Thank you for listening. You were listening to 103.3 WZND, the Pulse of Redbird Nation. Have a great night, everyone.